Greetings, my noble knights, it is I, Blaze Templar, and I am quite tired, but you know what? Illness aside and all that fun garbage, I wanted to do a little bit of competitive play. Get something out for you. I apologize that I haven't been as reliable as I should be, but caught some gunk, and yeah, it's not been fun. So between the not sleeping and then the sleeping too much and the everything else, yeah, it's been a little distracting to say the least. Now, if we could get a battle, that would be great. And so until we do, I'm going to actually skip ahead. So see you then. And of course, as soon as I stopped recording, they had a battle. Now, it looks like there's actually kind of an interesting team here. It is very much an Uber's team. Looking at it, I kind of want to lead. I'm not sure what. Everything kind of is threatening to be choice with the Ditto. So that's a bit of an issue. I think probably the least threatening is Arceus to be hit by that. But actually, this isn't the worst situation ever. I mean, it's not great, but I should be able to get it taken care of pretty decently. That Geomancy is going to be a problem, though. We're going to just keep going for the E-speeds. Focus Blast will take us out, and that may actually be game. That is the one downside to this particular thing. Unless, of course, Groudon can't take it, which it should be able to. I just really needed to get Xerneas taken out, and I wasn't really expecting Xerneas to go straight for the startup because I do have checks, but at the same time it kind of makes sense as my team is kind of vulnerable to Xerneas if it did get the Moonblast off, and it did, or the Geomancy off, and because I played the way I did, it did get it off safely, so, you know, that's kind of how it goes. I'm going to get my rocks up. Oblivion Wing won't take us out, it'll come close, but we can get our rocks up here and just go for the Stone Edge. We're going to get killed by the Sucker Punch. Didn't matter. Either way, would have knocked us out. No problems there. I think we go into Kyurem? Yeah. And looking at his team, doesn't tell me what kind of Arceus it is, does it? Oh, I guess it says it's normal. So I could just go for the Specs Draco Meteor, or I could Ice Beam. Ice Beam. It is the Ace Beam now. We're gonna just Draco, which is perfect because he switched the Ditto in, predicting me to go for the Ice Beam, I guess. And he could. Oh, I missed the. Oh, that bites. Really? No, we'll give it to Sack Barrow. At this point, I need something. I have to take it, unfortunately. That is obnoxious! I read that so well! And I missed again! Oh, that is unfortunate. Shut up, Windows. I don't care. And it's not Scarfed, it's just naturally outspeeding me every turn. What's up with that? Oh, that is obnoxious. That is incredibly obnoxious. Well, Sucker Punch is probable. We're just gonna hard switch predicting the Sucker Punch. In comes Sucker Punch, yeah. Figured as much. And Power Ice, I guess. Did okay damage. Not really as much as I was hoping, but it was okay damage. We'll just Ice and Power Ice again, not quite taking it out. This... Oh! My luck is on full display today. In comes Mewtwo. I'm running max speed. Ice Beam will take out Yveltal. So there's that at least, but now I have to deal with his Mewtwo and all sorts of shenanigans, so... well, if we can outspeed it, that would be nice. He could be Mega Wide, which means yeah, he's gonna outspeed. But Side Strike is resisted, and we Shadow Ball. Not quite enough to take it out, though. We're gonna just Shadow Ball again. Ice Beam. will not take us out either, so... Unless he's running Shadow Sneak on Aegis Slash or Extreme Speed on Arceus, I might be able to win. I doubt it, but I might on a very slim chance. I'm going to just go for the Fusion Flare. If it's Shadow Sneak, I'm not surprised. The double miss on Draco Meteor really, really hurt. But hey, oh, it just is going to survive the hit. Okay. Yeah, Aegis Slash in defense is kind of ridiculous. That was stupid. That was a dumb, dumb game. He played alright. It's just, missing the 2 Draco Meteors in a row really bites. Okay, well, looking at his team, honestly, I kind of want to leave Mewtwo. It does well against his entire team, so why not? 350 speed. Mewtwo goes to 394. We're just going to Side Strike, which is fine. Yveltal comes in. A little annoying, but, you know, I didn't want to overpredict early. And we can get our rocks up in this matchup anyway, so I don't care. And Toxic Stall Yveltal, I am not worried about it. That's fine. Kyogre is a little bit obnoxious to deal with, but I really just wanted to use Groudon to get my rocks up. Kyurem could take an Origin Pulse or whatever, but I don't really want him to. We're just going to stay in. Take the Water Spout, that's fine. I think we could just go for the Draco. He doesn't have any fairies. Sure, he's got the Necrozma's Dusk, but that's fine. And Liquidation... Okay, Liquidation's gonna hit, but we're gonna take out his Kyogre, which... Fine trade by my standards. I mean, it's kind of unfortunate losing the Primal Groudon so quickly, but... I'm not gonna complain. He got rocks up and let me get into Kyurem safely, so it's not entirely bad. A little bit annoying, but hey, at least we didn't miss Draco Meteor twice in a row again. Arceus Fairy, though, is a bit of an issue. Kind of wish I still had to fight Groudon. We do have our own Arceus, which can eat up judgments okay, and yeah. I'm kind of tempted to go for the cheeky Shadow Claw, predicting the switch, but it would make probably more sense to just go for the Swords Dance. If he goes into Yveltal, that is fine. This should... Okay, it didn't quite one-shot, but it came pretty close. Yeah, we'll just go for the E-Speed again. In comes Zygarde. Yeah, we'll just keep E-Speeding for the moment. He's gonna get the... he's not power... Oh, he is Power Construct. I was gonna say, where's the Power Construct, but... Yeah, there it is. 295. I could just go into you. Drop more Dracos or whatever, but I think I'm going to go into Mewtwo, as being able to switch moves would be pretty nice. Sure, I'm going to take an Ice Beam with... oh, he didn't go for the E-Speed? Wow, that was a name. Beetle. You know what? We're just gonna go for the Ice Beam again. What? Scarf with the... Okay, so it's apparently Scarf running Toxic. Well, that's a thing. Low Kick is immune, of course, but we can go for the Throat Chop. Should still outspeed, and we do. And now that we got the speed boost, we will outspeed Yveltal. Necrozma is a bit of an issue, but Low Kick should do good damage. Didn't quite take it out, but it did good damage. We're gonna lose unfortunately. Yeah, we can just go into Lando at this point. Go for an Earth Power, since that way we don't take any Life Orb damage, and looks like we're, you know, like Specs or something, which we're not. Hidden Power Ice. Dark Pulse is going to do a nice chunk of damage, but Hidden Power Ice won't quite take it out either. But we should be able to take him out with our Tyrant White, which is still in pretty good shape. So that game turned out to be a little more scrappy than I was planning on, and we take it out. So scrappy game, but hey, we got the game. And yeah, GG. It was. Yeah, it was kind of obnoxious though with some of the plays I made earlier that I made mistakes with, but hey. Like I said, I've been ill, so I mean, not an excuse. I mean, I made the plays, and it just kind of points out you have to be in the best of shape if you want to play well, and that's when you ladders, when your mind and body are doing well. So yeah, food for thought and all that jazz. Anyway, do we have time for one more? I think we might have time for one more, but nah, not with the other part. So. Just a couple games this time in a pseudo-live fashion. I'll see about editing it down a little bit, but, you know, at least there'll be something up today. And hopefully I'll be able to stream this afternoon. I'm not going to promise it. My voice is already giving out on like a 15-minute video, so, yeah. Downsides to being sick again, so, yeah. I will get that taken care of, though. Don't worry. I will be back up to full. I think between April and the struggle to get back into sleep shape and all that, kind of thrown everything off. But I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep giving you content whenever I can. And feel free to leave comments below, suggestions, etc. Right now, we are streaming Chrono Trigger. I have had someone suggest going into Chrono Cross at the same time. I don't think I'll do that because it'd get a little messy for me because I'll have to remember where I'm at on both. And remembering where you're at in RPGs can get really ugly at times, especially when you're playing multiple at the same time, unless you really know the RPG. And I have never actually beat Chrono Cross, so it'll be a, almost blind. I mean, outside of like the first 2 hours, it'll be kind of blind there. I also need to do Final Fantasy VIII and all sorts of stuff. And, of course, there are upcoming games as well, so good grief. This task of trying to get through RPGs on the channel is never ending. And, of course, I've also had people suggest doing randomizers. I should redo Legends 2, as I've already redone Legends 1. It's on the channel now, hallelujah. Legends 2, though, hasn't been redone. So all those stream things will be on Twitch. Go figure, because it's a lot more conducive. I will later on upload those live streams to YouTube, so if you don't catch them on Twitch, you can watch them there. But honestly, it's a lot more fun to be involved in it, so please do follow along on Twitch. I've been streaming about 3 p.m. Central Standard. Between 3 and 4 is when I'd like to start, and then go to like 5 to 7, somewhere in there. If I can get my stamina back up after this illness, it will probably be all the way to about 7 p.m., 8 p.m., maybe even later. I don't know. I got to get my stamina for streaming back up and my voice working again, so yeah. Anyway, that's what I got for you at the moment, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.